Hello Internet, I am Kay Thorne and welcome to my channel where I'm playing through all of the Nancy Drew games from number 1, Secrets Can Kill, to number 34, Mystery of the Seven Keys, and today we are continuing number 32, Sea of Darkness. Getting really close. I plan to finish playing all the games between this week and next week, because after that I have surgery. So I only have so much time to continue playing before I have to go to a different state, have surgery over there, and then come back. My guess, let's see, this should post Wednesday of next week. Yeah, this should post Wednesday of next week. My guess is I'm probably not going to finish today. I am a little limited on time today because I do have a treadmill test later. For one of my doctors. So yeah, so I am limited on time today. So we're probably not going to finish today. We'll probably finish, my guess is tomorrow. Because tomorrow's actually pretty empty. Yay. Oh, there we go. I can see better now. Yeah, tomorrow's pretty empty. So I'll probably be able to finish this game tomorrow. That video will post Saturday of next week. So 1 week after no, a little more than 1 week after I record it. And then the other two games should be posting over the time that I am having surgery and healing. And then hopefully by that point, I'll be playing Beyond Two Souls. So I'm really, really hoping to finish all three of these games between this week and next week. So yeah. Next week my schedule is a little less busy. This week I couldn't record a couple of days because my car had to go to the shop. I had to get the whole radiator replaced. Really frustrating and really expensive. I hate that. And then yesterday was just pure chaos. Yesterday is when I got my car back, but I couldn't go pick it up because of how busy my schedule was. I was fortunate that I have wonderful parents who just said, give us the cash to go pay for it and we'll go pick up your vehicle for you. And I was like, cool, here's the cash. Please go get my Jeep. I want my Jeep back. So I got my Jeep back yesterday. Yay. And I got stuck talking to my mother for 2 hours at their house when I went to pick up the key, because that's what happens. But still, even before that, like, I had 3 different medical appointments yesterday. It was insane. So, today's very calm. I just have the one appointment, so I am limited on time, but it's just one appointment today, so it's actually fairly calm. Tomorrow, I have physical therapy. The rest of the day's everything leading up to that is super, super quiet. So I'm going to have time to actually sit and record and do stuff as well as also get chores done. So I'm excited for that. So my hope is I should, fingers crossed, should be able to get through all 3 of these games before the end of next week. Because if I can finish this one tomorrow, then I'll start Midnight in Salem, which is the next game on Saturday, which is over a week before it'll post, but still. I should be able to start it in just a couple of days and then finish it between Monday, Tuesday next week, hopefully. And Mystery of the Seven Keys is what will end my next week leading into my surgery. I am really hoping to have that backlog, though, so that way you guys, for the very, very, very few people that watch my videos, that way you guys can have videos to watch that they are still posting while I am laying in a bed wishing for death because of how much pain I'm in. Actually, I might not be in pain. I saw the prescriptions they're going to send in for me to help with the pain. I might be feeling good. I might just be really high on pain meds. In which case, I still shouldn't be playing video games at that time. Although it could be an entertaining video. But I'm going to be really high on pain meds. But yeah, but that's it. We're so close to the end. So close. It'd be awesome to finish all these up before the end of the month. Before the end of June. And then that way in July when we get back into town and I start playing again, I can jump into Beyond Two Souls. Check that game out and get that one done before the semester starts. And then we'll see. We'll see what I play next. Actually, I'm going to ask you guys, do you want to see Avowed or Adamfall? I also saw a preview for a game coming out this year. What was it called? How many things have I Googled recently? Jeez, where's Clockwork Revolution? I don't know when that game drops, but it looks intriguing. It said it's supposed to drop sometime in 2025. So I might play that one when it drops as well. But I don't think it's going to drop in time to be the game I play after Beyond Two Souls. But I'm really curious about both Avowed and Adamfall. So if you want to see either of those games after Beyond Two Souls, please drop them in the comments below. And let me know which one is more intriguing. Trust me, I read the comments because I don't get many. So if you leave a comment, I'll respond to it. Unless it's a really gross comment, please don't do those. But for the most part, I respond to the comments. So please comment. Tell me if you want Avowed or if you want Adamfall. Feed the algorithm gods as well. Suggest a chair for me as well. I really, really need a new desk chair desperately. Unfortunately, it's going to be more delayed because I just had to pay for a brand new radiator and the labor to remove and install the new one. Remove the old one, install the new one. So that's going to suck. But at the same time, because of how much is connected to the radiator, they recharged my AC. So it should be nice and cool for when I go for my surgery. Because that's at the Mayo Clinic in Phoenix, where it's going to be like 110. I'm going to want that AC. Desperately. But still, I do need to get a new desk chair. So I got to resave up for that. But please give me suggestions for a good desk chair. Suggestions for a good headset that hopefully won't hurt my head. And suggestions for maybe a new camera, because the camera I was looking at originally to replace this one eventually is starting to get not so great reviews. I think it needed time. So, yeah, suggest those things in the comments. But with that, let's talk about Sea of Darkness here. What happened last time? We got to Iceland. We're in Iceland. Looking at a ghost ship that was essentially caught and is getting restored, but supposedly the guy who had it hid treasure somewhere, so we're trying to find the treasure. So it's Uncharted in the guise of a Nancy Drew game. I recently finished Uncharted 4 again, and then the Legacy, Lost Legacy. So it was kind of funny when I started playing this. I was like, hey, I'm just going to continue those kinds of stories. It's fine. No, I love this kind of story. I love the treasure stories. So we'll see where we get today. We did quite a bit last time. Already solved some puzzles. I have a fair amount of notes with just a bunch of letters and numbers. So whatever. I don't know what these all mean right now. But we'll figure it out. So we're going to load, which is, where is Tumi? Tumi's the dog. That's right. Right? Tumi's the dog? I want to find the dog and pet the dog. Okay, are we supposed to talk to this guy? I don't remember what the first thing was. I think I was going to talk to this guy. There's so many things to do, and we did so much already. This is everything we did last time. So we need to finish exploring the port, which I'm confused. I'm not sure what else to look for at the port.
Can't check that off yet.
Yeah. Finish exploring the Misty Skip, which I thought we did.
Haven't done that.
But I guess not. Discover the secret of the ship's wheel. Figure out the sounding depth numbers. Figure out what the lock in the cupboard opens at the cabin. Explore the ice caves.
Haven't done that.
I guess we're going to go back there. Figure out what the sketches create. But I think we're missing sketches. Explore the cabin.
Still have to do that.
Which we apparently didn't. I thought we did. We didn't complete it. Discover the importance of the music box and figure out the importance of Tumi's chew toy. But I guess we're talking to this guy first.
Maybe later.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Why are you holding an ice pack?
Oh, what happened to your face?
Gunnar happened. Specifically, Gunnar threw a bottle at me.
That's awful. Why would he do that?
Does he need a reason? It's happened twice before. Now do you see what I've had to deal with all these years? A lesser man than I would have packed his things and quietly retired to a nice beach somewhere. I could easily take my work to Reykjavik. I don't know why I stay. Some forlorn sense of hope, maybe.
My office is cold and I need my office blanket and it's trapped under me. There we go.
I've heard some interesting stuff about the treasure's origin. What do you know about it?
Do you know much about the Dutch East India Company?
Not a whole lot.
Well, I'll give you a hint. They didn't have any sailing routes near Iceland. Adding the fact that the original Captain Lawrence was English, not Dutch, we have quite the mystery on our hands.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
With Nancy, we always have a mystery. We already found the thing in the crow's nest. I don't want to talk to you. If that guy is back.
Hallo, fisker.
Why did you hit Soren?
Hit Soren?
He said you threw a bottle at him.
I did no whaling, tailing thing of the sort. He's a liar is what he is, and he's trying to make old Gunnar look bad.
What were you fighting over then?
Nothing! It never happened. We have fought before. But this time, he is a liar.
I saw you taking a dinghy out.
Fishing trip.
You told me you gave up being on the water for good.
It wasn't me. It was my brother, the other Gunnar.
Gunnar.
Oh, curse the shark bite! I was looking for the treasure, but so far, only empty hands.
You sure about that?
Leave me in peace!
Every time I hear that now, I just think of the meme. You sure about that? How much do I have right now? Let's work some more. Because what, it's like 9,000 for the the thing. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think these need to be swapped. Cool. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Just one order, please. One at a time. I guess I can check out the ice caves.
I bet I can break through this ice with a sharp enough tool.
And I don't really have a tool for that. Trying to figure out, like, what did I miss here? I think we need like a tool for that or something. Oh yeah, already looked at that. We did that. We listened to all of those. Yeah, looked at that. missing here? Oh! One more of those. Admittedly, these were all here. Where's the 10th one? Where is the last one? No. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure I'm missing something here. Because this doesn't really work with anything on there. Already looked at that. Where is the last one? All I can think is that maybe it's in there. Because it's not showing up anywhere else. I mean, at least I found one more of them, but there's supposed to be 10.
Did that.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Let's see if the shop's selling like a tool I can use. Unless it's the sword. I want to get the sword anyway. That is the only thing I'm seeing. Is that sword. I'd love to know what I'm missing on the port. Like, it's just that. Oh, what? Chaos at Skipbrought Commerce meeting. A town hall meeting this week erupted into discord when a local fisherman caused a scene over what he calls a threat to core Icelandic values. Skipbrought citizen Gunnar Tonneson brought a written petition to the meeting, hoping to interrupt the board's vote on fiscal allocation for the annual Ancestors Festival. Tonneson described his petition as a serious attempt to maintain the sanctity and integrity of our town's history. Tonneson is well known as a local terror and maintains an active political presence against the Ancestors Festival. He was recently charged with sabotaging the past 2 years' festivals, a feat which the local police chief termed definitely the most offensive use of fermented shark and hot tar I've ever seen. Ugh. Damages from those incidents are estimated to have totaled more than 12.4 million kroner. Tonneson has willfully refused to pay these fines, and authorities have speculated that his actions may escalate this year. Witnesses report that Councilmember Soren Bergeson denied Tonneson's request to present his petition, at which point Tonneson threw a bottle at him. He's totally off his rocker. Bergeson told the skip brought anchor after the meeting was disbanded. He's clinging to the past out of sheer emotional attachment. That's how they all are here. They're terrified of change. In a perfect world, sure, the festival would always stay the same, but ticket sales are a constant struggle for us. My job is to take into consideration. At which point Bergeson was forced to duck as Thomason threw a second bottle at him. You see, he shrieked. You see what I'm dealing with here? Okay. Oh, nice. I want to check everything else, man. Everything else. Okay, is that considered the rest of the port?
Still did that.
Yeah, okay, cool. That might be what I need for the ice case.
I bet I can break through this ice with a sharp enough tool.
Alright. Gotta check the sides, you never know. I guess we'll go down first. Nothing. Oh no. Try left first. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's the rest of the thing. Oh, isn't this where I just go in a circle? No, puppy dog, we're not gonna bark. No. No, okay.
Did that.
And now we're gonna go back to the cabin. Because I might have what I need to finish that thing. Maybe not. Well, yeah, because I don't have the rest of that leaf, admittedly. That would need to be on that side. I'm pretty sure it would be this and that. So we're still missing pieces. Okay. Huh. Thought maybe I could like take that thing off, but I can't.
anyone checked Magnus's cabin?
No. I wanted to.
But you didn't? Or can't?
Soren won't let anyone up there.
His cabin might give me a lead on his location. Can you help me find a way in?
No, this town takes care of its own. Our problems are ours, no one else's.
So you and Soren work together?
Yes, we both run the festival. But people are not happy. They dislike him.
I'm definitely sensing some of that. Why?
Not one of us. He doesn't know our stories. No shared memories.
He seems like a decent person, though. He's done a lot to help the town, at least.
Being his friend has a price here. You are either outside or inside in Skiproad. You cannot stand in the doorway. You will be driven out. We are not like Reykjavik, like a big city.
Sounds like people are trying to get rid of him. Ruining the festival would be a great way to do that, wouldn't it?
Your words, not mine. Regardless, he is welcome in my home and at my pub. I cannot always go against the town, but I can offer a warm meal and a listening ear.
I'm really sorry to hear about your and Magnus's breakup.
It hardly matters anymore.
I don't want to pry, but if you want to talk about it, I'm here.
Here's one for your case file. I've known Magnus all my life. We dated 4 years. The winters are long and dark. We found each other in that darkness, but then he went through hard times. He became obsessed over the ship. His world narrowed, and soon there was no room left for me. That's the end of it.
I heard your messages on Magnus's machine. You mentioned ruining him.
I'm not proud of the way I reacted. You should know that.
I'm sorry to be so blunt, but it's part of the investigation.
Understood. Just know that I have moved past that now. A large part of me still cares about him. But I am healing and rebuilding. Stronger than before, I think.
I'll let you go.
Bless.
I'd really like to get in that door. Ooh, a little bit of a Aurora Borealis there. Oh, I never did that before. Oh, there's that lighthouse. Okay. The town. Still need to figure out what that 86 means. Don't know if I need to get rid of her again. We don't need to do that right now. I look at that.
These must be the sounding charts from Magnus's notebook. I need to find those numbers and the locator compass he mentioned.
Isn't it this? No, it's just a chair.
What's up?
Can you tell me about Elizabeth?
Ah, the infamous Seta.
Seta?
It means cutie.
Oh, a pet name.
I know, total barf, right? The hours I spent listening to that guy alternatively complain about her and pine for her. I could write novels. Talk about star-crossed lovers.
They'd broken up now.
Yeah, that's the last thing he told me before he went missing. You know, the longer I talk, the more suspicious that sounds.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
There are still a few missing.
Just one. I'm just missing one. Yep. I don't know where they are. Or where it is, I should say.
That's the the doggy kennel in Magnus's note.
Interesting. Some kind of key. Yeah, I've already been through those. Yeah, been through that. Read that. I think did we solve this? No, we didn't. Got that. None of the other ones open, I guess. Yep, got that. Guess there's just no reason to go down there right now. Trying to remember what his note was about the
Can't check that off yet.
dog bed. What do I use the key for?
Can't check that off yet.
Key's gotta be for something here, but all there is the music box. Is that this? No. I don't know what the tiny key is for. I guess we should talk to her.
Just the girl I wanted to see.
I found some pretty hostile messages between you and Magnus.
Sometimes a girl's gotta get angry to get what she wants. Scare people a little.
It sounded more like you were threatening him.
Okay, then show me exactly where any of those threats came true. You can't, because they were empty. Just scare tactics, Nancy.
Elizabeth seems like she's withholding information.
Like everyone's
She
withholding
still seems
information.
pretty intense about Magnus as far as I can tell. And she thinks the treasure belongs to her. I've seen some exes do some pretty wild things when they're going through the stages of grief. That's why when I end a relationship, I just move to a different continent and change my phone number. So much easier than doing the whole breakup thing.
That must be exhausting.
Let's just say I don't really do mailing addresses anymore.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
Yeah, I'm just not really sure what else to do. Gone through all of those.
Run along, girl.
Hmm. Yeah, I did this. That's where I got the oil from. Oh! Why is it in there? What? Well, I guess shouldn't complain. Don't know why we're currently being kind of glitchy, but okay.
Fire. I bet these images represent pieces of larger words. Maybe if I match them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see how this is gonna work. Is this a castle? What is that? I guess that's like firewood. Oh, maybe like football. Rainbow. Oh, I guess I could maybe be water bed. I'm not sure what that is. Problem. I feel like this is either gonna go with the sun or the star, sunfish or starfish. Horse, sun horse, river horse, spring horse, four horse, gun horse. Ooh. I guess sunflower. So I'm thinking this for starfish. Ooh. So I don't know what that is. Is that a castle? Gun stool, gun horse. That isn't. River horse, river stool, four stool, four horse. Spring horse, spring stool, spring whale. And whatever the heck that is. I'm not sure on these last four. Like, part of me is like 4-horse, like the 4 horsemen, but I don't. That would be weird. Maybe it's a pistol? Pistol horse? Pistol stool? Pistol whale? Maybe this isn't this. Maybe that goes with the river. Like a riverbed. I was thinking waterbed. Admittedly, that's kind of weird. Water horse? I mean, water whale kind of sounds like water wheel. Oh no, I feel like maybe that. That and this? No. I don't think that has anything that'll help. Wondering if this is a board and not wood. Because then it could be springboard. And what does the fire go with? Footstool. But then what would the ball be? Fireball? Oh, modern horse. I feel like I've heard the term gone well. Oh, I think I got it.
Two broken pieces. I bet I can fix the locator now.
Oh, really? That'd be great. Cool. And we did
That's
that.
done.
Okay, what does the locator do? Where is it? Do I use it with the maps?
These must be the sounding charts from Magnus's notebook. I need to find those numbers and the locator compass he mentioned.
Ah, we need the numbers. Gotcha. We got the locator compass. Where are the numbers? Is it this thingy that I can't figure out? I have found a 14 and an 86 on this ship. I don't think that's gonna help. Still don't know what to do with this thing, but I'm sure that'll become available at some point. Music dogs, tutoring me the rest of the sketches. Sounding death numbers. Still have to explore the misty stuff, and I'm just not quite sure what I've missed here. I think that going up there just makes me sleep.
Run along, girl.
I wonder if I need to get behind there at some point, but he has to like not be here for me to do that. I don't know. Hmm. actually kind of complicated. Can't really explore anything in the middle or over there. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I am missing here. I don't know, maybe we need to sleep. Start a new day. Thought I saw something over there that I was like, well, that would be interesting. I feel like we've already explored all of this. Yeah, we've looked at all that.
Could you finish setting up the
Oh.
knots display?
I guess.
You just need to match the images to the knot they create. I do
Oh.
it myself, but I don't have the time.
Sure, leave it to me.
Pretty sure that one goes with this, that one goes with this. I'm just gonna go with... Right now I'm just gonna figure out what goes with what. Be like these two go with this one. Like this one goes with, and this one goes with this one. That one probably goes with that. That one goes with that. That one goes with that. That one probably goes with that. This one with this. Okay, this would be number 1. This would be 2. 3, 4, 5. I think that one's done. Okay. This would be 1. This would be 2. 1, 2.
Perfect. Soren should be happy about this.
Oh, what's this?
Gunpowder. Looks like someone wrote a note for themselves.
Oh, hello there.
No.
Hey, Soren, I just saw someone take a sweater from the gift shop. Those are free, right?
No!
Oops, you might want to look into that then.
Stop! Thief!
Sweet.
Maybe later.
Yeah, no, that's not what I want. How do I get back there? Aha.
Better hurry. He'll be back soon.
Yep. Oh. Yes. Can I just... Oh, that's from Moira Chisholm. Interesting. Okay, I think that's everything in her luggage. Oh, no, we're not done snooping. Anything out there? Just
This
the drawer.
looks familiar.
Hey,
That's
that glove.
right. I saw the other glove near the caves.
Yep. Anything else in there? No.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Better look for more information first.
Yeah, I'll have to come back to that. Okay, cool. We're done snooping.
Still have to do that.
Oh, because it wants me to figure out the tablet. but it won't let me do anything. So I like have to find something on that. I don't think there's anything here. Darn. Unless it's this. But I doubt it. No. Yeah, no. Just wanted to double check something on that. Yeah, we've looked at all those in the past. Nothing there. Create volcanic winter. Volcanic winter. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, no. Oh, lava. Oh, eruption. Chaos. I think I have all of those. Let's just put the desert here. And then, oh, dust cloud.
Yes,
Yes.
it worked.
Okay. Winter guest records. Jan. Tourist bus. 21 visitors. 1 non-associated visitor. Nancy Chu. That's okay. It's Jan back in December. School tour. November. 1 visitor. Alicia De Soto. Intend to visit Dagny. Purchase gift for her. October. 1 visitor. Sunny. June. Hired for seasonal temp work. Fired within 5 days. He asked for 2 weeks notice and continued working. Necessitated an explanation for 2 weeks' notice. Is only valid if you're leaving, not being fired. Found one Viking-themed teddy bear missing from the bear shelf after his final day. Reported to authorities. Authorities seem disturbingly unconcerned about bear theft. Freaking sunny June. Elizabeth, my workload has doubled. I rarely leave the headquarters now. I feel positively horrible about demoting Elizabeth. She's not in the right mindset to be handling the amount of Kroner right now. All her focus is on the ship and on Magnus. It angers me that he absorbs so much of her time. It's clear the town utterly depends on her, and here she is fawning over that do it? Really can't be helped. I'll have to work around it. I'll manage. I always do. It's getting harder and harder to work with Elizabeth. I took this job because I thought it'd be an easy way to make some friends. Ha! The first month I asked for invoices and got a blank stare. Turns out Elizabeth only keeps financial records with the pub. What of expenses and credits for the festival, I asked. Surprise, surprise, the answer to that was no clue. Upon further inspection, I discovered the accounts were deeply in the red, to the tune of 2.5 million kroner. Jeez. The festival has been hemorrhaging money for the last 2 years running. Coincidentally, ever since Magnus' sanity took a dive over the nearest waterfall. Is it equally coincidental that you are dating? I think not. Needless to say, I had to take Elizabeth off finances completely. Ship notes. 5 gears crank the wall of empty wood. Behold the curls in the proud lion's mane, facing upwards towards the sky. Found this etched on the hull, but before it was painted over. What? Why skywards? Does it refer to the lion on the ship's bow, perhaps? Maybe. No one returns my hellos when I'm in town. Only Elizabeth ever smiles and offers me a drink when I go to the skip. It reminds me of the old Arger of the sagas, a cursed man, weak man. Doesn't matter, I'm not here for company. Found a beautiful new axe today in the caverns. That made me feel a bit better. Tonight I went to the Misty Skip for the first time since my arrival. When I walked in, everyone fell silent and watched me. I had a strange feeling they'd all been talking about me, and not in a nice way. I've taken up my old job at the Culture Center for now, but even then no one comes to speak to me. I've arrived. Nothing has changed in the years I've been gone. It's peculiar, and in some ways it's as though I've come back, not as a grown man, but as the boy I used to be. I've set up my tools and my various processes. I believe there may be some artifacts of interest in the nearby hills. Yesterday I received final notice from Professor Wickenham. The faculty has opted not to pursue your proposal for the Newfoundland project. I never thought a single sentence could cut me so deeply. I went to my former advisor and told him I'd petition it. Should an updated proposal, anything? I don't know where the yawns are coming from. Jeez. But he just laid a hand on my shoulder. In the end, it comes down to funding, he told me. It always does in our world, doesn't it? The budget just won't stretch, especially not for a proposal of this size. I couldn't believe it. To let archaeological questions of this magnitude simply lie unanswered, I felt ill. I still strongly believe in the project's potential. I know there's something still hidden in the Americas, something amazing. Certain sagas reference landing points on the continent. Wickenham and I, we all proved it. For goodness sake, just put a couple of pickaxes in our hands and let us work. But again, it all comes down to funding. Money, prestige, not knowledge. That's all that matters to these people. I packed my things this morning and told my landlord I was leaving. Even going home to Skiprat is better than staying in the States right now. Just setting foot on campus fills me with deep anger. They've all given up on me. Me, I don't give up. Ad astra, per aspera. To the stars, even through hardship. And if it's money they need, well, I'll find a way to make it happen. Au revoir, Harvard. You haven't seen the last of me. Okay.
That's done. Did that.
Oh.
Did that.
I just wanted to do that.
What happened here? It looks like there's been a struggle. That's Dagny's phone. But where's Dagny?
And why is there blood?
Let's see.
Break into Dagny's phone. Ooh, check the hold of the ship. Why is there blood?
These footprints, they're huge. Only one guy in town has feet this size.
There's also blood on the ground. Why are we not talking about the blood on the ground? I apparently have to check the hold of the ship. I don't understand how that relates. But okay.
The bilge is open? But why? Ah!
Yep.
What's going on? Okay, stay calm, stay calm. I need to recreate the numbers written in the corner on the center dial.
15, 21, 21. Is the numbers down here? Oh, I get it. Okay.
The water stopped, but the gate's still shut. Help!
Nancy, are you all right?
Just trapped.
That was an awfully close call. Someone's trying to get me out of the picture.
That's an understatement. I heard a motor off the deck, but I wanted to make sure you were safe first. Looks like that was the right decision.
Yep, you saved me. See? I knew we were going to be buddies.
Here. Whoever attacked you dropped this in the hold. Maybe it will be of help to you.
Definitely, thanks. I'm bad at the not getting locked in things aspect of a case, but I'm really good at finding spots for mysterious objects.
Everyone has their gifts.
I heard about the town's debt issues.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You exhausted the town bank account on the last few festivals, didn't you?
Who are you to come in and intimidate me out of nowhere? Get out of my sight! Get off the ship!
Right.
Check. Still have to do that.
Nope. Oh, that's what it means by fallen here. I was very confused. Well, then I'm just gonna go. Seriously.
Nancy, hi.
Mind explaining what all that was about earlier?
I'm so sorry. I just panicked and I don't know what came over me.
You panicked? Over what?
Look, Nancy, the thing I got you for our anniversary, it's not a thing. It's kind of a sort of an intangible concept, really. When a guy like me begins ruminating, let me tell you, it gets pretty crazy up in the old noggin. Looking back on all the times we spent together, all those times you almost got seriously hurt. Like that one time you almost burned to death. Or that time when you almost got killed by that giant falling blade.
That was fine.
Or on that raft in New Zealand.
Still fine.
Or that one thing with that mansion on fire. Jeez, what happened then? I forget. Or, well...
I get the idea.
Yeah, you get the idea.
I get lucky a lot, and I kind of fall into things.
But it's so much more than that. You have that help people gene. There's this fire within you. I firmly believe that you're going to save the world someday. At times, I worry like crazy. Even if I'm out with my friends or at a game or in the middle of a class, I've got one hand on my phone, terrified I might get that call one day. A call that this time you didn't get lucky. And that used to terrify me. But now, I'm not afraid. What I'm trying to say is, I can't imagine life or the world without you. And even though I might get that call someday, I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I love you, Nancy. I love you so much.
Wow. I love you too, Ned. I might not always be the greatest at showing it, but my cases are full of people I can't trust. People I need to expect the worst from. But with you, I always know you're there for me, no matter what. And I really think...
Did you say it yet? Dude, go away. We're having couple time. Anyways, Nancy, I wanted to say this in person. I still do. So, come home quickly, okay?
You got it. I think I'm close to the end of the case now.
Bye, Nancy. I love you.
Love you too. Bye now.
I don't think I'm close to the end of the case. I still have so many things I have to do. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's kind of helpful. Yep, that would be that. That would go there. Honestly thought that might be the leaf for that, but maybe not. Okay, so that does go there.
Looks like I'm still missing some pieces.
Yep. I turned the wrong way. No, that was not it.
Duct tape? Rope? Oh, these aren't just supplies. This is everything you'd need to kidnap a full-grown man.
No, can I take any of that? Oh. No, something changed here. Nope. Oh, she's not here. Sort of scuttlebutt. There was nothing anywhere that revealed that. Thank you. There's an automatic account text. Please confirm your bank deposit of, wow, a lot of money. With attached treasure for Gulf Coast treasure find. Confirm this is an automatic account text. Please confirm your bank deposit of over $5 million. With attached message from Mr. Fallon for Santa Fe investigation results. Confirm this is an automatic text account. Please confirm $12 million from Louvre for Petra extraction. Confirm. What? Very excited for the maiden voyage. The deck looks darling. I've put into our festival donors section as Mrs. Dagny Silva de Soto. Just Agni Silva now. Thanks. Turns out my life partner wasn't so lifey after all. Alicia's returned to the States. I had no idea. Terribly sorry to hear that. Condolences. Plenty of fish in the sea. Single and ready to mingle. No time like the present. You're an absolute gem, etc. It's fine. I'll survive. I always do. Just leave me alone. That was Soren. Huh. Magnus.
Magnus knew he was being followed. I need to get a closer look at that bed frame.
Something is following me. Lock everything down. Okay, Mr. Melodramatic. Are we starting to get just a little paranoid? What about the dock pylon? Are you dropping that? I'm serious. You'll have to wait on the final price we discussed. What? Where are you putting it? Bed frame on the ship. Magic circles. Venn diagrams. The key is the overlapping sections. There are 5 pieces. You have 1. I have 1. Where are the remaining 3? How could they have gotten so lost? You're not making sense. Calm down. Have a bath. Eat some fermented whatever you people eat. I'll see you in the morning. Huh.
Pictures of a blank wall. Either Dagny's losing it or this is a clue.
That's a clue.
Did that. The photos on Dagny's phone reference this wall. I'm sure of it.
But I can't do anything with the wall.
If this is the original captain's bed, then I should take a closer look. They're Venn diagrams. I need to place the numbers inside the circle so that they add up to the totals within the overlapping sections.
Mm-hmm. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Plus whatever that would be. That's 15. Plus whatever that is. Oh, or is it? Okay. Please remember so that any total shown in the overlapping sections is the sum of those circles' individual numbers. Confused. Like this would be like this plus this is 23, like that. And like this plus this is 13. Maybe like 8 and 5 kind of thing. I guess I should start with like the larger numbers, or like, so let's see, so 10. This would be the sum of this and this, and this. So these have to be small numbers. When it's this and this would equal 5. So like 3 and 2 equals 5. That would be a 4. 10 would be 3 plus 2 plus whatever this is. This would be a 5. Okay, let me come back over here. These 3 things equal 23. These 2 would equal 10. Okay. So this would have to be 9 and 10. Or 9 and 1. Sorry. Because that's the only other ones I have here. So 9 plus 1 plus what is 23? What's 23 minus 9? I'm so bad at math. So 14. 1 plus what is 14? 8 and 6. So 8 and 6 go in those. What and what is 13? That'll be 7 and 6, right? 8, 6, 7.
Score 1 for Nancy.
Yes, there's more. All right. Oh, keep doing that. Please be the last one. This would go here. And this would go there. I was gonna say that has to go over there somehow. Okay. Did we finish? Is that it?
Haven't done that.
We're still missing stuff? I guess so. Dang it.
Did that. Check.
I was gonna say, I think I'm done with that.
Get out of my pub!
Elizabeth!
Enough already! Just leave me be! I never asked for you to intervene! Just stay where I can't see you.
Elizabeth, I miss you so much. I feel like it's been forever since college. I wish you were here with me in Paris. The food is amazing. The skyline is to die for. How's old Moody Magnus? Has he gotten that ship obsession thing under control? How is he handling the death? What death? Sorry to hear about the demotion and all the financial trouble with Soren. The guy sounds like a real weirdo. I'm sure it's got nothing to do with you, and besides, you always said you wanted to handle the people side of the festival more than the kroner, right? Maybe this is your chance. Asa, I miss you too. Magnus is well in his own way. We don't speak about his father. I'm waiting for him to bring it up. Everyone in Skipperot was at the funeral. When he wants to talk, the town will welcome him with open arms, as we always do for our own. I think working on the ship is his way of grieving. Every time you send pictures, I begin composing a letter to sell this bub, pack my things, and follow your footsteps. The world is vast, and I want to see it all. Sometimes I hear Magnus' story about work, and I think, oh, the two of us could just sail away and see it all together. But I can't bring myself to do it. Something still holds me here. I wouldn't describe Soren as a weirdo. He means well, if his actions are a bit strange. What happened was my fault, no one else's, and I'd appreciate if you didn't mention it to anyone else. That's one of those really confusing ones. We're not gonna make another one. So we had 6.9. I just need to do that like twice more. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay.
Hi.
So, you attended the festival, right?
Present and accounted for, naturally.
Interesting. Dagny says you weren't there.
I was up in Old Stulka, manning the controls for our audio. That's the tower right outside this center. People very rarely look up, I found, which is a shame. Lots of nifty things in that direction.
Is it true that the town's in financial trouble?
In the spirit of full disclosure, yes. We've always had a bit of trouble attracting tourism out here. No spas, no ski resorts. We're a little, barren. Elizabeth, bless her heart, did everything she could to turn a profit off the festival. But it's just not in her nature.
So, that's why you restored the Herlichheid?
This year, our tickets sold 10 times as well. I gave away the ship rights, yes, but I put us back in the black. Of course, did the anti-Soren mob lower their pitchforks even a centimeter? No, of course not.
Did you lock Magnus's cabin?
Yes. No one should be going in there until the authorities search everything.
Why not call the police?
Believe me, I want to, but I live life one step away from an angry mob on my doorstep. Why do you think I stay in the culture center?
I don't mind getting in trouble. What if I help you? I'll call them up myself.
Nancy, please. If you were to do that, you'd be tarred and feathered faster than you can say, "Hey, a fietla yoku." In these parts, vigilante efforts are very much the norm. Even if the police were to come in, no one would talk. I hate to admit it, but it's up to the two of us to crack this case.
Why was your glove found up near the volcanic caves?
My glove?
I'm certain it was yours.
Aha! My glove! I lost it. Aha! When I was trying to carry a bit of wood down from the hills, I was rather focused. I can get a bit addle-brained. I found the most interesting carving, you see, in part of an old tree near the caves. It may even be from the 14th century, or even earlier.
Where's the carving you brought back?
Oh, it needs to be treated before it can be exposed to the air again. If you'd like, I can show you later on.
Goodbye.
Bye now.
Right. Sure. Let's see if she's back on the ship. She is. There we go.
Blasted.
What did Gunnar do this time?
He runs his mouth, and I can no longer bear it. He should have been out of my place years ago, but I let him stay. I care for those who don't care for me. I am a fool.
I think Gunnar does care a lot. He just has a unconventional way of showing it.
Do you know what he said?
No.
He said Magnus would never return because he doesn't want to see me. Because I'm too settled.
I don't think that's true at all. I might not know Magnus, but I know you.
Untrue words still hurt. What if Magnus is hiding from me? What if he doesn't want to be found?
I don't think that's true.
Please, leave me alone. I need time to think.
That's done.
Okay, cool. It's to the third number. I need to find all of them. One set can be found on the ship's deck. I'm thinking I already have it.
Sounds like Elizabeth.
Got the ice caves. Pretty sure I got that. Gunner. Maybe I don't have that one. Music ties back to the original captain. Oh. All the clues Magnus wrote down in his notes to Dagny.
Blessed,
What was that song you were singing?
are you spying on me?
You saw me
I'm
go
not
up
here
on
to
the
entertain
deck.
you.
With those words, it sounded like a love song.
Just an old family song. A sailing song. My mother taught it to me. She passed when I was young. She sang often.
I'm sorry to hear that. For what it's worth, that's something we both have in common.
Then you understand. It's how I remember her.
Can you tell me about the festival sound system?
It's been broken for a week.
Is it?
Soren told me he was manning the sound system on the morning the Hurlikhide crashed.
What? But that's not possible. There was no sound that day.
Sounds like we've got an alibi that doesn't quite match up. Bye-bye.
Bless.
Yeah, we looked at that though. Keep an eye out for rawhide chew toy, just that. Okay. Yeah. It's just those. And those aren't music notes. Yeah, that's all that was in there. So much Try on that. I always do that.
I could use a little space, Nancy.
If you don't want me to question you. I've already been through that. Oh.
Hello?
What happened with Elizabeth?
She locked me out of the pub, this time for good.
It seems like she was pretty upset by whatever you said to her.
That's not your business. Everyone tries to turn against me in the end. Gunnar always had Gunnar's back.
Maybe you should take some time to cool off.
No need for that woman. No need for anyone anymore. That blasted woman won't let me get into the skip again. There's a box of mine, a personal box. I did not get a chance to grab it before Elizabeth threw me out. It is special. If you help, I'll give you the only clue I have to this sorry business.
I'll get the box, but I swear, if you're lying to me...
I'm being honest as the day is short. Nancy, please.
Talk to you later.
Bless.
Is it what I saw back here? Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's unlocked already.
Police close drowning case of 2 women near Skipbrot. Reykjavik police have closed investigations into the tragic drowning deaths of 2 women near Skipbrot. Authorities reported earlier today. The 2 women, Essia Snorresdottir and her daughter Edda Gunnarsdottir, are reported to have fallen into the icy waters off the coast of Skipbrot during a family outing aboard a small dinghy. They are survived by their respective husband and father, Gunnar Tonneson, who was piloting the dinghy at the time. Oof. Tonneson told authorities that the trip, intended to be a birthday outing just around the bay, turned deadly when a sudden storm struck the southwest coast. Though Tonneson promptly contacted the Icelandic Coast Guard with a small handheld radio, the boat immediately capsized afterwards, leaving the trio with only minutes to survive in frigid conditions. Snorresdottir, reported to have attempted treading water, and her husband quickly lost visual contact on her. Though Edda made it onto the capsized hull, she too was pronounced deceased upon the Coast Guard's arrival. It's sometimes a toss-up in these spring weather conditions, Harbour Master's Office representative Rosamunda Erinsdottir told reporters. You think you're safe, but things can change fast. If there's one takeaway I can make here, it's that nothing is predictable or stable in these currents. What happened today was enormously tragic. I hope it can serve as a reminder and a warning to others. Jeez.
A birthday card for Gunnar?
From his daughter, I'm guessing, Edda. Hope you like your gift. Mama helped me pick it out. I know we've been fighting a lot this year. I'm sorry about that. There are some things we both do well. Being quiet isn't one of them. So for your birthday, I wanted to make a list of my favorite things about you. When you come home and give Mama and me a big hug after being out on the water all day. When you tell stories about the sea and get so excited even if some of the details are only kind of true. The time you came to my math competition and cheered like it was a sports game and got kicked out by Miss Thor's daughter. She still hates me for that. Let's make this year a year for new beginnings. If you haven't lost hope, and I haven't either. Love you with all my heart. Oh, that's not. What about the other thing? It's just all the same.
She looks like me.
I think that's everything. Since we're down here, Yay, we're getting there.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh, thank you, Fisker. The box. Did you open it?
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
Sorry.
I am ashamed of the way I acted towards Elizabeth. I have been angry and blind for too long. My daughter wouldn't stand for me like this. No more for that childishness now. Every day I wake up and for one moment I think they're still alive. I reach over to my wife's side of the bed to hold her, and it all comes back. And I remember. They're gone. They're both gone. And I am alone.
I'm so sorry, Gunnar.
It was a long time ago. I can see now there are still things left to live for. Strong ships, good festivals, new neighbors. I will apologize to Lisbeth. Come see me at the Misty Skip after the tides change. I'll give you everything I have.
Check.
Switch
Welcome
back in.
back.
This is for you. Couldn't wrap my old head around it, but maybe you can make a head out of a tail.
Yes.
Make good use of it, Fisker. And don't go wasting it or dropping it with your tiny little lady hands.
Seriously.
Good day.
Do you know where Dagny is?
A mink? Missing?
I found a footprint near Dagny's heater. It looked an awful lot like one of yours.
What? No! I had nothing to do with it.
I actually believe
Why
that.
would I take the mink? Where would I go? My only home is here in the pub.
Goodbye.
No, I think it's Soren. Granted, it could be trying to throw me off, but I think it's Soren. Yes, finally. Let's go solve this freaking puzzle. 'Cause I can't play it for much longer. I gotta get food before I have my treadmill test thingy. And this would be
I've seen this design before. It's from the lighthouse. There must be something there.
huh.
Still have to do that.
It says follow up. Oh, but I can.
That's done. It's Elizabeth. And what's under that tarp? Ooh, this is bad.
I don't know why, but I feel like I should check the ice caves again. But I don't want to get lost in here. I only got so much time. Never mind. Never mind. We're going back. Gonna grab that little dinghy, and we're gonna go back to the lighthouse. Nope, no, go back down. I need this. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I was honking the. That was the horn? Whoop, hold up. Look at the stuff down here first. Okay, there was nothing there.
Hello? Dagny?
Oh.
Hey, Drew.
So much for being missing. I've been looking for you.
Fun fact, it's really easy to fake a footprint these days. What do you say we talk this over down in the port? Next to the heater? You look like you could use a coffee break. Take a load off. It's
No.
freezing up here, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long one.
No.
I want to believe the best here, but
You should stop doing that. People like me don't deserve that. Anyways, you, me, town.
No.
so
come on.
you faked that you'd gone missing, huh?
Yeah, don't look at me with those kicked puppy eyes. I needed some time to crack the case without anyone catching on to me.
Tell me everything you know, or I'm going straight to the police.
Okay. fine. The ship itself is a map to the treasure.
I
Figured that
suspected
out, yeah.
that.
The problem is the original ship was torn apart. Many of the pieces of the original have been built into the town. I've been putting them together, but something's still missing. I need some sort of key, something to help me decode the map.
So, let me guess. You know where to find that key.
Not even. Well, you know what? I think you do.
Sorry, I don't.
A girl with principles. That's cute.
I don't want to believe you do something to Magnus, but you're not giving me a lot of options here.
Look, I'm being honest. Take this as collateral. It clearly fits somewhere, just not sure where. I might be greedy, but I'm not a greedy kidnapper. I want Magnus back safe. Or at least safe-ish. Maybe that'll help you. If you decide to stop hating money, I'll be waiting. Toodles.
Check.
But now I gotta go all the way back out to the lighthouse. I came here for a reason. And then she interrupted me.
This design matches the one from those drawings. I'll need to have one of each number within each outline triangle, and one of each number along the horizontal and diagonal rows too.
Oh, so basically like Sudoku, but in a different shape. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this needs a 7, and 8, and a 9. Neither of those can be 9. So that'll be 9. And so it's 7 and 8. Make sure that's 8. Oh. This is 7. So this is 1 and 4 right here. So that would be a 4. That would be a 1. Yep. Alright. Actually, this one might. So 1, need 2, and a 5. That can't be 5. That will have to be 2. And that would be 5. This one we could maybe do. That's not a 1. That's not a 1. I don't think. That would be a 1. I need a 3. Try to be here. Here. 6 and then a 7. 1, 2. I need a 3. Put there, 5. And then I need a 6. One of those two, and then an 8. Pretty sure that's 8. 3. Be either one of these, right? Oh no, it's this one. So that's a 6. This is a 2. That's a 2 right there, yeah. And then a 9. No, that can't be 9. That has to be 9. But neither of those can be 1. Darn, I messed up somewhere. I don't know where. Let's try it again. I think what it is it's not, it's not these. And I'm looking at that for some reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7. I'm pretty sure neither of these can be 7 though. I think, yeah, that's a thing. So that's 7 for sure. So this is between 8 and 9. That can't be a 9. The 9 goes there. And the 8 goes there. That is for sure how that's going to work. This needs a 2 and a 5. That can't be 5. Yeah, that can't be 5. So that has to be 5. And that would be 2. For sure. I don't know if I can figure out this one. I can try 3. Could be any of those. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not this one. But I think it could be any of the others. 7. Oh, no, that could be a 7. I'm like, no, it can't. But yeah, it can. It can. I'm stopping 7. 8. Just not this one. Could be any of the others though. 9. Okay. So that's not gonna work. 3, 4, and 5. I can figure out this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3 has to be in one of these 3. Actually, one of these 2. 6. Yeah, 6 would be in one of these 3. Except that one, not that one. So 6 would be one of these 2. That needs a 7. Wait, 1, 2. Needs a 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. What? Unless this 6 is being counted for this. Because then it would be 3, 7, and 8. Should make that a 6. Because this has a thing right here. This is a thing. I wonder if that 6 counts with that. That's 3, 7, and 8. That can't be 3. So 3, but 7 can be any, and one of these 2 would be 8. This needs a 2, which would be right there. That's definitely the 2. 3, nope. Can go in either of these 2. 7 could be this one or this one. And 8 could be this one or this one. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah. So wait. So if it's 7 and 8 can be those, this has to be the 3. Still helpful. This needs 1 and 9. I don't think there's anything stopping either of those, though. Nope. Where else can I look? So can maybe try one of these. It only needs 4. Okay, doesn't matter. We can try that. 1 cannot be that. There. Oh wait, this is 1, right? Yeah. Only need 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 1 or 4. That can't be 4. That's a 1. That's a 4. Nice. Okay, we'll try this one again. It needs a 1. Can't be either of those, so it has to be that. That's a 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 7 or 9. That can't be 9. So that's going to be a 7. That's going to be a 9. Okay. That will be a 3. 6, 7 or 8. No idea. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. 1, 2. I need a 3 and an 8 for here. That means that that will be a 1. So I have nothing. Oh wait, 3. So that will be an 8. That will be a 3. Cool. This one only needs 1 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a 5. 5. Cool. Right along. Let's double check this one again. Yeah, because this one's actually done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 7. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this one. This one only needs 2, so let's see. It needs a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and an 8. This is 1 or 8. So that's gonna have to be 1. That's 8. Oh, that's all the rest of the 1s and the 8s. Cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. 6 and 9. That's what I need for these. But if that's 6 and 9, then that is 4. I used to be very good at Sudoku. Used to. This is 6 or 9. 6 is going to have to go there. That's a 9. That's also a 6. Alright, so we're just on this last one here. So this square needs a 2. Can't be either of those. Can't be that one. It's one of these two. Needs a 3. Which is one of these two. Needs a 4. That's a 4. Needs a 5. 6 needs a 7. That has 8 and 9. So 2 has to be one of these two. Not sure if it. Oh, that's a 2. Forgot about these. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 7. Head into the right tunnel. Okay. So once we get into that area, head into the right tunnel, forward 2 steps, then turn left and take 1 step forward. Buried into the caved wall to your left will be a chest containing a paltry sum. Should you be followed or forced by the town's treachery, simply reveal the decoy chest. Oh my goodness, you okay, little girl back here? Oh, my cat's having an allergy attack. You're okay, little girl. Poor little cat. She has allergies, and I don't understand. If it's a dog, I know the Benadryl to weight ratio. For cats, I have 0 clue on the Benadryl to weight ratio. Okay. The true treasure lies beyond that. Okay. Retrace your steps to the decoy treasure's location. You'll find another passage leading up from there. Follow it. Now recall the words I've sung to you so many times before. Press the images in the order they appear from start to end with those words as your guiding light. Okay. Anything else in here? That's it?
Did that.
Okay.
I think it's time to find out what Elizabeth's hiding in that deck closet.
I have nothing for you. Nancy, stop. Don't go in there.
Sorry, Elizabeth, but it's time to come clean.
Yep.
I know you're hiding someone in there.
No, you can't.
Is it Magnus? Oh! It's Tumi. Oh. Can I pet the
So much for
dog?
finding Magnus, I guess.
You thought I was hiding Magnus.
You have to admit, it was really suspicious. Sorry I pinned you wrong, though.
I guess it was a little strange.
So I have to ask the obvious. Why are you keeping a dog in a closet?
Tumi wouldn't do well in a shelter.
He seems to really like you.
This scrappy little mutt. I want to hate him so much, but I just can't.
When did you manage to get to me?
Just before Magnus left to take the ship into harbor. That's why I wasn't at the festival.
Hang on. So you knew Magnus was going to go missing?
No, but I knew he'd notice if Tumi did. And then maybe he'd have to come looking for me for once.
In the meantime, Tumi's probably happiest with someone he knows nearby.
I hope so too. I shouldn't have taken Tumi. That was wrong. But now that he's here, I'm going to take good care of him. Listen, Nancy, just a little while ago, I realized something. When you told me my family song sounded like a love song, that's because it is a love song. It's a love song for my family's heritage. The treasure.
So, the purpose of the song was to make sure only Captain Lawrence's descendant could find that treasure.
Here. Have this. I've never shown these to anyone.
Yes.
Maybe they've been the key all along. I trust you to find out the truth, Nancy.
Oh yeah.
Bring Magnus home.
Can I pet Tumi?
Cute. My doggy at home has one of these. Pretty clever hiding place.
Wait, there's something else in there. Isn't there? Oh no, that's just a little plastic thing. Haha! The clues Lawrence left behind have confirmed that the treasure is not on the ship. He evidently suspected that the town would eventually turn against him and decided to hide the treasure elsewhere. At Rickerheller? I've been able to recreate the first steps, and clearly the caves run deeper than we realized. There must be more pages from Lawrence's journal that will reveal the final steps to take. Enter the caves, turn right at the red pumice stones. Walk forward to the high ledge with the red stone climbing up and over, then down past the yellow pumice stones. Continue forward until the tunnel splits levels. Go up, turn right at the cluster of 5 stalagmites, and continue forward to a large cavern. Well, that is actually where I want to go.
I bet I can use Dagny's token to rotate these. Let's get them all facing right side up.
Okay. What in the world? Oh, apparently a package was just delivered. Oh, we did do that.
That's done.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Okay. I feel like I'm really close to being done, but I also need to get food before my treadmill appointment.
This belongs to Elizabeth's family, and her song is the missing piece. I wonder if I can arrange these teeth to play that song.
Probably. Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book? Here we go. I'm just gonna take a photo. Just to figure out the times here. Okay. So we're starting off with a low G. Oh, I see. Pretty sure that's the low G because it'll be the lowest of the low. G, and that is a C. G, C, C. Oh, that actually doesn't mean anything. Okay. This needs to be C. Low C. So it should be 4 times. So this is the second note, or the next one. That is E. Normal E or low E? Just normal E on this, okay. So that should be 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so that's already in place, yeah. And then it's that's F, right? Yeah, that's F. F, which is one less than this. 2, 3, so it needs to be 1 of 4. So that. That's a G, right? Yeah, that's G. Oh, that should be the 4. The F should be 5. Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, this one should be 4. Right? This one needs 5. 6. Okay. That one needs 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This one goes there. Wait, then that note, which is the second one. Right, that's a low C. That's 4. Okay. Now it's in the right place. And then that G, right? Yeah, that G should be 4. Wait, what? That's what I was looking the wrong way. It should be 8. This one back up there. And that must go there. Okay, try this again. Yeah. Alright. Some more little fish. Nice. Several years passed and we conquered all the waters of the world. North tracked the movements of the English Navy with an intensity bordering on madness. He claimed a magnificent catch was coming our way, a ship called the Heerlijkheid, belonging directly to the Dutch East India Company's most elite private fleet. The ship, he claimed, contained a massive fortune, a treasure worth beyond comprehension, elaborately concealed within the ship's walls. When we've stolen the treasure, my good Lawrence will be the richest men in the world, he told me. We'll buy the largest home in Piccadilly and live like proper gentlemen. Those estimations seemed something and ill-advised. I trusted him and sailed blank to intercept the ship just north of Cape Town. We succeeded, we fought, we captured the Heerlijkheid. Our remaining crew was thin, but North managed to locate the treasure behind a false wall in the ship's hold, where you now stand. We had never seen wealth of such a size. We assessed immediately that we could not simply dock a Dutch ship into a major port and disperse a treasure of this sum unnoticed. No, we must conceal it and return with a proper vessel later. We sailed north to nestle the gold amongst the snow and ice, far away from any privateer outpost or navy crossing. We felt confident it would remain hidden. Over the ensuing year, we discovered a number of strange things on board, detailed contraptions so intricate as to be startling in their craftsmanship. Who created them? For what purpose was the gold intended? We never learned either answer. We buried the treasure deep within an ice cavern we found there. We had to carry it overland through deep snow, but it was worth it. A fortress so impenetrable that no one could ever find it through the accident alone. Within those caverns sleeps the wealth of an entire company. But as we sailed away from Iceland, the sky darkened, and mighty rumblings shook the very waters. Soon the air was thick with blackened smoke. The superstitious among our group dove flat on the deck and cowered, but I grabbed the helmet and turned us back toward Iceland's shores. We were safer on land. As the chalky air grew thick to breathe, I felt myself growing faint and collapsed with my arms clutched around the helm. I wove my hands through the wheel and prayed with all my might. The ship shuddered. There was a thunderous roar. I shut my eyes, and then nothing. Interesting.
Check.
Oh my god.
So, funny story for you. I was looking over my luggage recently and noticed something was missing from my bag.
Oh, no.
And then I started to think, geez, who would get their sticky little feet fingers all over my stuff?
Oh, that's interesting.
I knew it couldn't have possibly been you, Nancy Drew.
Nope,
Anyway,
not at all.
bye now.
Here's where we actually start having the maze. Up here? Okay. Nope, already lost and confused. That's where I came up. Enter the case. Turn right at the red puma stones. Walk forward to the high ledge with the red stone. Climbing up and over, then down past the yellow puma stones. Till the tunnel splits levels. Go up, turn right at the cluster of 5 stalagmites. And continue forward to a large cavern. There's no forward right there. Clean that. Head into the right tunnel. Continue forward 2 steps. And turn left. I'm lost again. Just continue forward. And turn left. Buried into the cave wall to your left will be a task of getting paltry sound. So lost. I was hoping to wrap this up. I thought we were close, but
What's the ship alarm? Oh no.
okay, good. Everything's fine there. So it was a probably weird cut because I had to answer my phone, but I gotta run apparently. I've gotta go meet somebody somewhere. So I'm gonna end this here. I wasn't really sure where to go anyway. So this is gonna be a really fast wrap up too because I need to leave. So I just saved. I hope you enjoyed it up to this point. Sorry for the random cutoff here. But we'll finish searching the ship and trying to find the sounding death numbers and the cupboard and all that. I'm not really sure where to go next anyway. We'll do that next time. I'll probably wrap this up in a short video to end the game, honestly, at this point, because I think I'm really close to the end. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, click like. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see me play Avowed or Adamfall. And then, again, recommended chair, headset, good camera, anything like that. And then, of course, click subscribe if you want to see me play the rest of the Nancy Drew games. And then after this will be Beyond Two Souls. But thank you for watching, and as usual, don't plagiarize. And don't lock people in the holds of ship. But water's coming up. That's bad, too. Just don't do it.